Every morning, millions trust those little pills on their countertops. Vitamins seem like the safest bet, promising energy, immunity, and longevity. But what if the bottle you trust is filled with more than just nutrients? From lead-contaminated tablets to capsules filled with sawdust, from mold growing inside sealed bottles to allergens that could hospitalize you, some of America's most trusted brands are quietly betraying your health. Recent 2024 studies reveal that 83% of prenatal vitamins contain measurable lead, and nearly 1 in 4 supplements has at least one unlisted ingredient. For seniors over 65, who represent 70% of daily supplement users, the stakes couldn't be higher. Today, we're exposing the vitamin industry's darkest secrets and the brands you need to avoid now. Stay until the end for the 2 brands that actually deliver what they promise. Brand number 9, Nature Made. For decades, Nature Made dominated pharmacy shelves with that comforting pharmacist preferred label. Those bright orange bottles lined every CVS and Walgreens aisle, practically glowing with promises of purity. The contamination crisis. Independent lab testing by Consumer Lab revealed something disturbing. Multiple Nature-Made products contained lead levels exceeding California's Proposition 65 safety standards. We're talking about the same heavy metal that poisoned children in Flint, Michigan, now hiding in vitamins marketed to seniors. The real damage. Lead accumulation in older adults can worsen memory loss and accelerate dementia, elevate blood pressure to dangerous levels, interfere with bone health medications like bisphosphonates, accumulate in bones where it stays for 10 to 30 years. Real case. A 72-year-old Arizona woman took Nature-Made daily vitamins for 3 years. She developed worsening confusion, chronic fatigue, and couldn't remember her grandchildren's names. Blood tests revealed lead levels 3 times higher than safe thresholds. She trusted that orange bottle sitting beside her morning coffee. The betrayal runs deep. This is a brand that positioned itself as the safe, responsible choice, yet it failed to protect the very people who needed it most. Brand number 8, Centrum. Centrum markets itself as the one doctor-recommended multivitamin, plastered across commercials showing healthy seniors hiking mountains and playing with grandchildren. That shiny silver box feels premium, almost medical in its presentation. The hidden problems. Issue number 1, severe digestive distress. Multiple batches of Centrum Silver contain synthetic additives and binders that trigger severe digestive issues in older adults. Seniors with gastritis or IBS reported intense nausea within an hour, painful cramping, explosive diarrhea. A retired Tampa nurse described it as feeling poisoned, her stomach churning so violently she couldn't leave the bathroom. Issue number 2, the undissolved tablet problem. Independent testing found tablets that pass through the body completely intact. According to the Journal of Pharmacy and Pharmacology, nearly 18% of multivitamin tablets fail standard disintegration tests. Translation: you paid $20 for expensive pebbles expelled whole in your stool. 0 nutrients absorbed. Issue number 3, dangerous drug interactions. For seniors managing critical medications like warfarin or blood thinners like Eliquis, undisclosed fillers like Croscomello sodium can interfere with drug absorption rates, slow down, or completely block prescription medications. Turn your daily health ritual into a cardiovascular gamble. The shiny packaging hides a formula that prioritizes shelf life and profit margins over your actual health. Brand number 7. 1. A day. Mid-roll engagement. Isn't it? The name itself is a promise. Just 1 pill, once a day. 1 a day built its empire on convenience, targeting busy seniors who want simplicity without juggling 5 different bottles. The FDA warning letters. FDA warning letters revealed the company failed to meet good manufacturing practices at certain facilities, with serious lapses in quality control, contamination protocols, Allergen management translation. Batches were produced in environments where cross-contamination with allergens, heavy metals, and microbial agents like bacteria and mold was not just possible, but likely. Consumer horror stories. Complaints poured in by the hundreds. Capsules that smelled rancid and chemical, like spoiled cooking oil or nail polish remover. Tablets crumbling into chalky dust before reaching your mouth. Bottles arriving already expired despite being newly purchased. The Cleveland incident. One man opened a fresh Walmart bottle and immediately noticed capsules stuck together in clumps, covered in sticky yellowish residue with a foul, medicinal smell. Customer service told him it was normal moisture and to keep taking them. It wasn't normal. Independent lab analysis found active microbial growth, including mold spores, that can cause respiratory infections in seniors with compromised immunity. Strange how billion-dollar vitamin companies keep having contamination issues and manufacturing violations, yet their products remain the first thing doctors recommend? If this helps you stay safer at the store, hit subscribe. It's free and you'll never miss these exposés. Brand number 6. VitaFusion Gummy Vitamins. Gummy vitamins seem perfect for seniors who struggle with large pills or have swallowing difficulties. VitaFusion capitalized on this vulnerability with delicious, fruit-flavored gummies that taste like candy. The shocking truth. Nutrient shortfall. Consumer lab testing revealed that many VitaFusion products contained far less of the advertised nutrients than claimed. In shocking cases, vitamin D levels as low as 30% of what was promised. A 70% shortfall for seniors relying on vitamin D for bone health. Real consequences. A 78-year-old Portland woman fractured her hip after a minor stumble, just catching her foot on a rug. She'd been taking vitamin D gummies religiously for 2 years, never missing a day. Blood tests revealed severe vitamin D deficiency despite daily supplementation. Her bones had been starving the entire time while she thought she was protecting them. She spent 6 weeks in rehabilitation learning to walk again. The sugar bomb problem. Each gummy contains 2 to 3 grams of added sugar. For diabetic seniors managing insulin resistance, multiple daily gummies create significant blood glucose disruption. Insulin spikes can worsen diabetes management. You're essentially eating expensive candy while your body starves for actual nutrients. Recent 2024 research from Harvard confirms what we've suspected. Gummy vitamins consistently underdeliver on potency while over-delivering on sugar. Brand number 5. GNC Megamen. 50-plus GNC positioned itself as the ultimate destination for serious supplementation. Megamen 50-plus was specifically marketed for aging men concerned about declining energy, prostate health, and cardiovascular function. The hidden stimulants. Crisis. Lawsuits and government investigations revealed that some GNC supplements contained unlisted herbal fillers, dangerous stimulants undisclosed on labels, caffeine-like compounds buried in proprietary blends, catastrophic interactions, seniors taking beta blockers like metoprolol or ACE inhibitors like lisinopril reported, frightening chest pain, severe dizziness, irregular heartbeat episodes. The Michigan heart attack. A 65-year-old Grand Rapids man experienced heart palpitations so severe he thought he was having a massive heart attack. His wife called 911. Paramedics found his heart rate spiked dangerously to 130 beats per minute. He'd been taking Megamen 50+ for only 3 weeks, trying to boost his energy. Doctors discovered the proprietary blend contained guarana extract and green tea extract, both potent caffeine sources never clearly labeled. For seniors managing hypertension or recovering from cardiac events, these hidden stimulants are literal ticking time bombs. The 2015 New York Attorney General bombshell. DNA testing revealed several GNC products contained ingredients not listed on the label, didn't contain the herbs they prominently claimed, used cheap fillers like powdered rice, soybeans, and even houseplants instead of promised ginkgo biloba and ginseng. The bold masculine branding promised strength and vitality. Reality? A dangerous formula that could send you to cardiac care. Brand number 4, Garden of Life. Vitamin Code. Garden of Life built a cult-like following, branding itself as raw, organic, and whole food-based. The Vitamin Code line specifically claims to use raw nutrients extracted straight from real fruits and vegetables, completely free from synthetic additives. The heavy metal contamination, independent testing by Clean Label Project found Garden of Life products significantly contaminated with arsenic cadmium, definitively linked to kidney damage, bladder cancer, and lung cancer. Why cadmium is terrifying. According to the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry, cadmium chemically mimics calcium in the body, deposits in bones and kidneys causing irreversible damage. Has a biological half-life of 10 to 30 years. Once it's in, it's staying. For seniors managing chronic kidney disease or on dialysis, these toxic metals accumulate dangerously and worsen organ function. Mold and contamination reports. Consumer complaints described bottles with broken seals and tamper-evident packaging, compromised pills, smelling like rotting vegetation, wet cardboard, or mildew. Customer service going silent when contamination concerns were raised. The Eugene, Oregon incident. One woman's vitamin code raw. B-complex smelled overwhelmingly like dirt and decay, almost like compost. She could smell it from across the room. She sent detailed photos showing visible white and green mold growing inside the sealed bottle. The company's response? An automated refund email. No explanation. No accountability. 2024 update. Recent prenatal vitamin studies show that 83% of commercially available prenatal vitamins contain quantifiable lead, with Garden of Life products included in contaminated batches. The organic promise and whole food marketing were nothing more than clever spin covering genuinely dangerous products. Brand number 3. Now Foods. Now Foods has been a health food store staple for over 50 years, marketed as affordable, high-quality supplements accessible for everyone. Seniors on fixed retirement budgets gravitated toward Now because the price seemed reasonable. The FDA inspection. Disasters. FDA inspections at multiple Now Foods facilities uncovered serious and repeated violations, inadequate testing procedures, failure to verify ingredient purity before production, significant lapses in contamination prevention. The lead-laced calcium crisis. In one particularly disturbing case, an entire batch of Now calcium supplements was found to contain lead at unsafe levels for daily consumption. Here's the tragic irony. Calcium is critical for preventing osteoporosis and maintaining bone density. But when that calcium supplement is laced with toxic lead, you're trading bone health for neurological damage. Cognitive decline accelerates, stroke risk dramatically increases. Lead interferes with calcium metabolism at the cellular level. You're actively undermining the very health benefit you're trying to achieve. 2019 FDA inspection reports. Now, Foods failed to establish adequate specifications for ingredient identity, purity, strength composition. Translation? The company literally couldn't guarantee or verify what was inside the bottles it was mass-producing. The Austin teacher case. A retired teacher took Now calcium faithfully for 6 months before developing severe unexplained fatigue and mental confusion. Routine blood work revealed toxic lead levels far exceeding safe limits. She trusted the yellow bottle because it seemed affordable and honest with no flashy claims. Now Foods built its reputation on accessibility and value pricing, but sacrificed safety to keep costs low and profits high. Brand number 2. Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty is absolutely everywhere. Grocery stores, pharmacies, Target, Costco. It's priced perfectly to seem like a smart, practical choice for seniors watching their budgets. The 2019 industry investigation. A major investigation revealed Nature's Bounty was among several brands found to contain unlisted ingredients, rice flour, powdered legumes, and traces of peanut protein. Not disclosed on allergen labels, the anaphylaxis nightmare. For seniors with nut allergies or legume sensitivities, these hidden ingredients could trigger severe anaphylaxis or life-threatening allergic reactions. One woman with documented peanut allergy ended up hospitalized in intensive care after taking Nature's Bounty B complex vitamins. She had checked the label extremely carefully for allergen warnings. There were none listed. Lab testing later confirmed peanut protein contamination in the capsules. The potency, Russian roulette. Independent testing showed wildly inconsistent potency between bottles. One bottle might deliver close to the promised dose. Another from the exact same production batch contained barely half the advertised amount. Seniors relying on consistent vitamin B12 for nerve health or folic acid for cardiovascular function were playing Russian roulette with every pill. The American Botanical Council study, Nature's Bounty, ginkgo biloba supplements contained virtually no actual ginkgo, just cheap fillers like rice powder and maltodextrin. The betrayal is profound. Nature's Bounty presented itself as safe and affordable with decades of history, but delivered contamination, wildly inconsistent potency, hidden allergens that could hospitalize vulnerable seniors. You trusted the clean green label because it looked natural and honest. Inside was a formula as unreliable as flipping a coin. Brand number 1. Kirkland Signature Vitamins. Kirkle and is Costco's house brand, and for millions of seniors, it represents bulk savings and trusted value. Those warehouse-sized bottles promise months of supply at a fraction of name-brand prices. The nightmare hiding in bulk. Independent lab testing revealed multiple Kirkland products dramatically failed to meet label claims for potency, some containing as little as 60% of advertised nutrients. The 40% shortfall, a senior taking Kirkland vitamin D believing they're getting 2,000 IU per capsule, was actually only receiving 1,200 IU, a 40% shortfall. Over months and years, this cumulative deficiency compounds, sabotaging bone health and immunity. The microbial contamination crisis. Several batches tested positive for mold spores, bacterial colonies that form when products sit too long in warehouses. Those giant bottles looked like incredible value, but they were far more likely to sit opened for many months, be constantly exposed to air, moisture, and temperature fluctuations, develop contamination over time. The Fort Myers hospitalization. One senior couple both developed severe gastrointestinal infections, requiring hospitalization after taking Kirkland multivitamins for 3 months. Stool cultures revealed bacterial contamination, matching strains later found in unopened bottles from the same warehouse lot. 2024 to 2025 recall updates. Recent November 2025 recalls show the contamination problem continues across the supplement industry. Extended release. Niacin recalled organic moringa powders recalled for Salmonella Sam's Club members mark. Super Greens recalled multiple ground spices recalled for lead contamination. The oversized bulk bottles create a false sense of security and value. Inside could be expired, degraded, or contaminated ingredients. For seniors taking these daily to manage deficiencies or support chronic conditions, every dose is a dangerous gamble. The Kirkland name promised Costco quality, but delivered warehouse negligence that could cost you your health. The industry problem statistics reveal the true scope of this crisis. 2021 JAMA Network Open Study. Nearly 23% of dietary supplements tested contained at least one undisclosed ingredient. Over 15% showed contamination with heavy metals like lead, arsenic, and cadmium. For seniors over 65, represent nearly 70% of daily supplement users in the US, face dramatically magnified risks. Aging bodies process toxins more slowly, kidneys filter less efficiently, medication interactions become more likely. The regulatory gap. Unlike prescription drugs, supplements don't require FDA approval before hitting shelves. Companies self-regulate. When contamination or mislabeling is discovered, recalls are slow and often incomplete. 2023 Office of Inspector General Report. FDA inspects only a fraction of supplement manufacturing facilities each year. Vast majority remain unmonitored. This regulatory gap allows contaminated and mislabeled products to circulate freely. National Institutes of Health data. Adverse events related to dietary supplements send an estimated 23,000 Americans to the emergency room each year. Seniors account for a disproportionate share due to polypharmacy and age-related vulnerabilities. The solution. Brand number 1. Thorne Research. Why Thorne is different. Thorne operates under pharmaceutical-grade manufacturing standards with third-party testing for every single batch. Every bottle comes with a certificate of analysis available online, proving the exact potency and purity of that specific production run. What makes them trustworthy? Works directly with research institutions. Publishes transparent clinical studies on their formulations. NSF-certified manufacturing facilities. No betrayal, just real nutrients that actually work. For seniors managing complex health, condition-specific formulas designed by physicians. Vitamin D precisely dosed and tested for purity. B-complex methylated for better absorption in aging bodies. Magnesium formulations avoid cheap oxide forms that cause digestive upset. Independent verification. Consumer Lab and LabDoor consistently rank Thorne at the top for accuracy, purity, potency, transparency. The bottles are simple, clinical, honest. Thorne doesn't need flashy marketing because the quality speaks for itself. The solution. Brand number 2. Pure Encapsulations. Why Pure Encapsulations is different. Hypoallergenic, rigorously tested, and transparent about every ingredient. Pure Encapsulations is trusted by functional medicine doctors and seniors who need vitamins that won't interfere with prescriptions or trigger allergic reactions. What makes them safe? Free from gluten, dairy, soy, artificial colors, and common allergens. Only premium-sourced raw materials. Multiple tests before release. Designed for sensitive individuals. Perfect for seniors with autoimmune conditions, food intolerances, complex medication lists, quality formulations, fish oil molecularly distilled to remove mercury and toxins. Multivitamins use bioavailable forms of nutrients aging bodies can actually absorb. Every capsule delivers what the label promises, no more, no less. Transparency commitment, no proprietary blends or hidden ingredients. Everything is listed clearly. Independent verification confirms what's on the label is exactly what's in the bottle. The white bottles are clean and minimalist, reflecting a no-nonsense commitment to purity. The vitamin aisle shouldn't be a minefield, but for too many seniors, it has become exactly that. Brands you trusted for decades have quietly betrayed that trust with contamination. False claims, dangerous shortcuts. From lead in nature made to mold in Kirkland, from hidden allergens in Nature's Bounty to worthless gummies from VitaFusion, the industry has failed the people who need it most. But now you know which brands to avoid and which to actually deliver on their promises. Thorne Research and Pure Encapsulations represent what the vitamin industry should be. Transparent, rigorous, committed to your health above profit. Your next steps. Don't let another contaminated pill into your body. Choose wisely, choose safely, and protect the health you've worked so hard to maintain. What's the worst vitamin brand you've ever tried? Drop it in the comments below. Subscribe now so you never get blindsided. If you're watching on TV, tap your remote to stay protected.